What up, people? What we got right here is the video for the aquascaping of the 55-gallon New World Planet tank. Yes, I am fired up. I'm so excited for this thing. Alright, so first things first, we gotta get this background on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually tape. I'm gonna tape it very carefully. I'm gonna just take my time and make sure all the lines are right. Because I want the background to just look lovely. All right. If you don't know how to paint a background, look at the video in the annotations. That's gonna show you how to do it. But that's that. So the taping is done, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, the lines are very tight here. I took my time and just made it look lovely. There's no overlapping or anything. Looks great. So now, one of the things I learned was in order to get the edges really nice, I like to go over it with a little sponge brush. All right, this is gonna make sure that you get right up to the line of the tank, and you don't get the what's it called the light coming through the back. You make sure you get every little bit of the tank, and that's something I learned after doing the last video. So just note that you want to take that sponge brush, a little one, and just kind of go along the edges and try to get into the cracks. That way you know you got the entire outline of the tank taken care of. Now, this does make it take a little bit longer, and that's why I'm speeding up this video, and that's why this thing is gonna be the longest video I've made so far. But that's okay. That's neither here nor there. Let's just keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. All right. So we're gonna go over it twice. Actually, I believe I did it 3 times on this video. I went up and down, left and right, and up and down. But I'm only gonna show you the one time to let you see how everything ends up. We don't need to see myself do nothing over and over and over again. All right. So what we got right here is what it looks like after 3 coats of the paint, and it's all dried up. Okay, so as you can see, all the lines look great on this also. Now, what are we gonna get into? What are we gonna get into? This is the part I've been looking forward to the whole time. The aquascaping. I'm so I spent probably 2 hours at the local fish store looking at all the driftwood they have for this part. I've been looking forward to this for so long. I've been actually making these videos for this tank for a couple weeks now, and man, it felt good to finally get this thing actually situated. So first thing I did was lay this new substrate down that I rinsed out. If you don't know why that's important, there's gonna check out that annotation right there also. Okay, but now it's back to the driftwood. So these aren't they're not anchored. So what I'm doing is actually laying them out and going to be putting rocks in certain spots. And the reason for this is I want to make sure that the wood doesn't float, because this hasn't been soaking, this isn't waterlogged. This stuff is just gonna race straight to the top, and it's gonna just annoy you. Well, it's gonna annoy me because I'm the one that's doing it, and that's not cool. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. So I'm actually going in and out of my house, or actually the pool house, to pick up some stones that are some like river rock that's alongside the pool, and I'm just gonna put them in the tank. Trying to save money. Rocks aren't cheap, and this is one way I do so. So I'm actually just playing around with the rock, trying to follow the rule of 3. Trying to keep everything in odd numbers, trying to stack everything and make it look natural, and yeah, that's that. We'll see how it turns out in a little bit. I'm gonna shut up for a little bit. Yeah. All right. So the plan for this tank is pretty simple. I want it to be a new world. I'm thinking, man, something kind of like a green terror, and maybe some smaller dwarf cichlids gonna be put in beforehand, you know. But I don't know. Nothing's for sure. If you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments. I look forward to reading them. Now after I get the driftwood and the rocks set up, I actually have a RODI unit outside, and I just run the hose from out there to here. Now I'm gonna just show you a little bit sped up video of the water filling up, and you can see how things are gonna look. Now, I did clean all this up shit beforehand, but I mean it's never perfect, so it's gonna be a little cloudy. I gotta let that stuff sit, you know. So I'm just gonna chop this up a bit and let that be. When you guys be back, when you guys see the tank again, it's gonna be all settled in and looking lovely. Be right back. Shoot pop! Here we go! This is the aquascape. It's done. As you can see, the driftwood is in, the rocks are in. I even got a little plant in there. Let that thing grow a little bit. But that's it. There's other than plants and fish, nothing's getting changed until things get too big. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I love this. This right here screams New World, South American, Central American cichlid planet tank. Now, what I'm gonna go do right now is actually let you guys see all the views of the tank. This right here is actually the back side, the last part you see when you walk into the pool house where the fish tank is, and you'll honestly probably never see it. This is my favorite part. Now this is actually where I believe, and I'm almost 100% sure, all the fish are gonna hide in here. I mean, look at it. Look at all the little areas where like they can break aggression, little caves and stuff that they can, well, things they can make into caves. Lots of little hiding places, and it just looks awesome. It looks like amazingness. Right here, this is actually the first thing you see when you walk into the room. This is what I'm hoping will just like draw your attention. The depth it's gonna create when you can actually see through the entire tank is gonna be crazy. Now, that's it for the video. Hope you guys freaking enjoyed it as much as I do. And please comment, like, subscribe, do amazing things, somersaults, go bungee jumping. Until next time, guys, later.